Guys, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. I sat here for a minute and I got a very clear message for Leo or Leo crosswatcher. This is definitely not going to be for everyone. I'm doing kind of a short series here. And this is more focused on, like, I guess, more like blunt energies, because that's what's coming through. We've got some real positive ones, but it's almost like before you cook it in the pot, you have to clean out the old food, right? It's like the cleaning out of the old food is what we're doing here. And like I sense that, right? Like I sense a lot of people kind of like the past trying to fucking hang on, or people, even current people who ain't about to do nothing, they're not really moving forward with anything, but they're wanting to hang on and keep people held back. All right, here's what I got. For whoever's going to resonate for this Leo or Leo crosswatcher, I know that you guys loved or love or care for or cared for this person very much, whoever this person is, the one on your mind. But guys, I'm going to tell you, like I told, I don't know if it was Gemini or if I told Cancer or Taurus or whoever it was one of them. Sometimes people don't really, it's not that they love you that they realize. Sometimes it's just that they realize your value and they don't want anyone else to have you because they know what your worth is. Okay? This is someone who is going to do anything and everything they can eventually, if they're not already doing it. Because we're all on different timelines. If this is someone you haven't heard from in forever, you will. In some fucking way. Eventually. Especially when whatever they're fucking with ain't working out no more. Because it won't. This person hasn't done any real healing. And that's the thing, too. Like, they're going to come to you, or currently are, or whatever, depending on the timeline you're on, to, even if it's not romantic, you know? This could be like a friend who fucking betrayed you, or even a family member who may try to, like, make nice with you again. And it's like, no. And this is, I'm not saying don't forgive. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying hold grudges. I'm not saying have bad blood. I'm not saying any of that. No. What I am saying is, you guys can get attention elsewhere. If you're having like a bored day or something, you're kind of bored, don't just text this person back because really you're needing entertainment. And that's going to sound negative, but I don't mean it negative. We're fire signs. I'm also your sister fire sign if you're a Leo watching this. You don't have to be though. We get bored easily. Okay? We like to be entertained. Okay? Watch a new movie, and by yourself or with a friend, or I don't know, keep yourself busy. I wouldn't not all attention is good attention, you know what I'm saying? Not all things that can take your energy are good. I don't allow this person, and not, I guess do what you want, you know what I mean? But I would just, my advice here would be, I would not allow this person to suck you back in. So I'm going to put this is the title. Trying to suck you back in. That's what they're doing, or what they're going to do. Whoever they are. This could be anybody. It doesn't, again, have to be a romantic, but it's along the lines of like, I just don't want, like, they know that you love them. They know that you're a good person. They know that you cared about them or still care. They know you got a big heart. They missed something very much about you, or it's new and they don't want to miss out on something with you. So it's like, let me keep you strung along, or let me keep you close enough in vicinity to me, or even at least be friends with me, so that I can know what's going on in your life. So you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people getting these types of messages. Meanwhile, you've got somebody on the outside of you who's a very good, I'm hearing contender, way more promising. And by that I mean this person's just more so got their head screwed on straight. They've more got their shit together. They're more aligned with who you are now. This other person is a test. They're a test. It doesn't mean they're not new. They could be a new person who's a test, or it could be someone who's just kind of sticking around still. No. We want to clean all that food off the pot. We don't want to be cooking on a pot or in a pot that still has old food stuck to the bottom of it. And I hate even referring to this person as old food. I am not trying to bash anyone here, but their intentions are not pure. Their intentions are to keep you stuck. Now use your discernment. Is everybody who keeps kind of lingering around, do they have bad intentions? No, not necessarily. But also I feel like you could easily get sucked back into this person because, or into them period if it's new. Because they're charming. They are charming and they know what to say. I said this years ago, well, it wasn't years, that sounds like it's a long, long time ago, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, I said this on here. I said, sometimes people have just learned you. They don't love you. They've learned you. They know what to say to get you. Like they know that you will baby them in some way, or you'll cater to them, or you'll cater to their attention that they're wanting, or maybe they want to cater to something that you like. If you like attention, they'll cater to that just so they can keep their foot in the door, just so they can get back in there, just so they can get in there at all, you know what I mean? Just so no one else can have you, or something like that. If this is someone who betrayed you, showed you their true colors, especially if it's a family member, or like a sibling, or a friend, if this individual comes around at all or is currently doing this, keep it in the back of your mind. I'm saying just take mental notes is all I'm saying. Now do what you want, make your own decisions, of course, at the end of the day, because this isn't everybody's story. And now if this is not you, this is someone on the outside of you. And I always say that to people, because you have to take in mind, just because something may not be your story doesn't mean it's not somebody's that you know right now, that eventually you're gonna be like, damn, that is them. Like maybe somebody you care about, you love, could be a friend, could be anyone, someone you work with, someone you go to school with, I don't fucking know. And you know that somebody that they're talking to, or a friend that keeps coming around to them, is not really genuine to them. And you maybe want to tell them that, but it's up to them ultimately. You know, maybe it's a friend, just as an example, and their baby daddy or baby mama is a piece of shit, you know, don't really care, and this person just caters to them constantly, and you're like, stop. Do you not see your value? Do you not see your worth? I know that you get a little lonely sometimes. You want a little love and attention. You want a little affection. You want something to just say, call me. Fuck. Spend time with yourself. Do something other than fucking fall back. You know what I mean? Be careful of falling back here. Falling backwards, slipping backwards. Also be careful of anything like that. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting a layer to this message here. Well, I hope somebody ain't in a relationship right now that's watching me, and perhaps someone here is, in their mind, not cheating because they're not sticking anyone or being stuck by anyone or any kind of scissor action going on here. They're not doing that. They're just looking, you know. They're just looking. It's innocent. I'm not doing anything. Honey, I would never. I love you. I'm loyal. Emphasis on the word L. That's word L. On the letter L. Emphasis on that letter for someone here. But it's like, man, I'm just looking. I'm just looking at the cake. I didn't stick my finger in and test the icing. No, I'm waiting till it's done and we can all eat together. Yeah, I mean, I haven't snuck a peek. I haven't opened the Christmas present and then wrapped it back. No, of course I didn't. Of course. I would never do that. No. Now, some of you, yeah, if this is not love too, some of you, it's like this using type energy. It's like somebody here who ain't never, they don't check on you. They don't check on you. Not that they fucking have to. Everybody has their own lives, you know? But they're not close to you. Even if it's not family. Let's say it's somebody you fucking went to church with before. Or somebody, I don't know how you know this person, but you know them, but you don't I don't know how y'all know each other. Either way, they don't have a relationship with you. They haven't built a rapport with you, or they haven't in a long time, or they haven't really shown that they care, because they don't. Sorry. But then all of a sudden they send you a fucking friend request. That would be an ignore. Because why the fuck do they want to get on your shit? They're not your friend, for one. Or they're not trying to reconcile. What business do they have? Because they want you to stroke their ego, because they need a little attention, or because they want to see what attention you're getting? What is it? Like, someone's intentions here, I would question them. Not because you're cynical, not because you have a trust issue, or because you have, no, I would just be like, I don't know. "14 seconds on the clock," emphasis on 14 or the number 5, which would signify some sort of change here that is coming. There's like a need here for you to change and to realize, or someone here, to realize that Somebody needs to keep moving forward and ignore something, ignore the messages, ignore the requests, ignore the calls, ignore it. Or outright tell someone no. No. Or you will be telling somebody that you dearly care about, you love them. I don't know how you know this person, but you'll be telling them, or you're thinking like, man, they really need to leave that person alone, or they really need to quit talking to them, or it's just, they need to, like... Now, let's say it's not a particular individual. I'm just going to say this because I'm getting this at the tail end before we go. Let's say some of you, I'm going to say it's on the outside of you just as an example, but this could go any way, remember. Let's say you really care about someone, however you know them, and they just don't spend enough time single. They're constantly going from one to the next to the next. I'm not judging. I've done it. I'm very open about that. And it's frustrating. It's not healthy. And so, you know, you're thinking to yourself, like, here we go. They're already talking to somebody new and spending every waking hour messaging this person. And you're just like, it's not an actual, like, you have anything about this new person of theirs they're entertaining. You don't even know them. It's just in general. You're just like, it's not a good idea. Like, I wish that they would stop doing that. Or if it's somebody here who they say they quit doing something for a while and then they slide back and start drinking again. Or they slide back and start doing something again that they did before. Or they start talking to an ex again or something. Someone does. And it's like, stop doing that. That's the vibe. Unless it's somebody's ancestors here are coming through and they're like, I see that. Stop. Stop. Don't even. Maybe it's even a diet thing here. Maybe it's not a person thing. Maybe it's someone here who's been told by doctors, or their intuition tells them, hey, when I consume this or when I eat this, it's not good for me. It makes me feel some type of way. You know, whether it's a vape, whether it's marijuana, whether it's certain like red dyes I'm hearing, or certain like foods, sugar, sweet, something. I need to cut back or quit altogether because it makes my heart race. Coffee, too much fucking coffee, something. I need to quit. I need to stop. I need to slow way down. But then somebody starts doing it again. Or they entertain it because they get bored, which I understand. I've been there too. It's not judgment. I've been at every place that I can conceive of. For the most part, I've been there or seen someone go through it. And I get it, but it's not healthy. This is like almost like a warning. Like, really, it's a warning message to somebody. Like, don't slide backwards because of a weak moment. It feels like someone's going to do something because they get bored, or they have a weak moment, or they are like, I don't know, but it's not a good idea. Maybe even someone here has been on a really spiritual journey and they're tired of being isolated. Yes, it's been nice and they've learned a lot. Maybe this is you. For others of you, I'm getting a lot of scenarios here. And then someone comes around again. It could be an estranged family member, I can't speak, an old friend or a love, whatever. And you want to believe them so bad, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean you're going to like let them back in and trust them like you did before, but you just, you know, maybe you just need a friend for a little bit, because fuck, spirituality sometimes can be lonely. Depends, but it can be. Depends on your path. So you are like, man, you know, I just could use somebody to talk to, but it's like, but not this one. Not this someone. Stay away a little longer, hold out a little longer, take a few more days before you drink the coffee again, or before you have more of that, or before you buy another vape, or something like that. Like, spend more time. Like, think about it. Think about it. That's this whole message, really. So, either trying to suck you back in, or should I put, think about it? I'm going to put think about it only because that's more broad. It goes with everything. So, someone here, I'm not saying it's whoever clicked on this video, but somebody here is going to need, the advice here is to think about it before you do it, because is it a temptation? Is it a moment of weakness? What is the real reason and the real thing causing you to want to Is it a lack of self-control? Do you have to do it? What would happen if you didn't? Something like that. Alright guys, thank you for being here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.